All right, so I'm on a Zoom meeting right now with Sonya, and Sonya works for Riverbank Finance, and Sonya is my go-to person when it comes to getting people pre-approved for a home loan. So I got a lot of people asking me, okay, where do we start? What do we do first? Well, I'm going to let Sonya explain to you basically what we should do first, what you should do to get the ball rolling. Sonya, what would be the
Hey, Len. Thank
first
you.
thing? Yeah, first thing to do. You tell us.
So yeah, there's a couple different ways we can work on doing a pre-approval. We have an online application, takes about 10 or 15 minutes, asking basic questions, your current address, phone number, email address, date of birth, social security number, income questions, where are you working, how long have you been there, income breakdown. So that would be the online application, or I can do that over the phone if you prefer an online or a phone consultation. That takes, again, about 10 or 15 minutes just to review the basics. And then once we have a complete application, then I'm able to kind of work on the pre-approval process, just making sure that everything is going to comply with the guidelines and that you're going to have a solid pre-approval.
Awesome. Right.
Okay, well, hold on.
All right. So, hey, I'm on a Zoom call with an associate that I do a lot of business with. This is Sonya Dowdy. She's with Riverbank Finance, and I just wanted her to share her thoughts on getting pre-approved. So there's a lot of people out there that are thinking, "Wow, we just this house is not what we thought it was, and that we're living in now," or maybe you're a first-time buyer. I want Sonya just to go over a couple of those short details of how to get pre-approved the right way. Sonya?
Hey, Len, thank you. Yeah, so the pre-approval process, um, based on our situation now, I think the online application is really helpful for a lot of folks out there. If you're a first-time home buyer, I think that process goes a little faster and smoother. You can put your information in, details of your income, details of where you've been living and that sort of thing. Or if you prefer a phone consultation, I can also take the application over the phone, walk you through the pre-approval process, and just cover the basics of where you've been living, working, your income breakdown, and then help you get your income documents turned in, W-2s, pay stubs, that sort of thing.
Okay, awesome, awesome. So we can attach the online app URL. Is that what you call that? To
Yeah,
the
yep.
video, and then they can just click on that, and then they can start that online process if that's the easiest way to go about it. Right? So
Yes.
so if I'm a first-time buyer, Sonia, and I've never owned a house before, and I just don't know where to start, is that the best place to start? Just do the online app.
Yeah, the online application is very simple. It takes about 10 or 15 minutes. Or if you have specific questions, it doesn't hurt to do a quick phone consultation either. I'm always available phone.
And how far in advance do I need? If I did an application today, how soon could I start looking at houses? How soon do you think I should be able to get into a house?
So the application process doesn't take, us as loan officers very long to review. I can generally review a mortgage application same day. Sometimes there's extenuating circumstances where we would like to get a written verification of employment or additional documentation is needed. Even potentially asking an underwriter on a specific question, making sure our bases are all covered ahead of time. That, normally we can make those decisions same day. Or like I said, if we need more information, a week would be the longest for us to kind of gather all the documents needed to give you that official pre-approval letter. And then once you get an accepted offer on a home, the underwriting process right now, conventional is still, one of the fastest, probably like 3 weeks. If you're in looking at like a government loan, USDA, VA, FHA, those are processing right now probably right around like 42 to 48 days, depending on the type of home. So yeah, somewhere between 30, 45 days is pretty average right now.
Okay, so things are pretty moving along pretty swiftly, even though a lot of people are shut down and not working. I think the from what I know is the finance industry, which is you, and the insurance agency, which is appraisals and inspections, are still going strong. Right? You agree?
Yeah, we've had a couple appraisals take a little longer than normal, but most of the time they're still turn times are pretty much same as they have been, thankfully, with the appraisers. They've been doing a really great job making sure that we're getting the information that we needed, and as fast as they can potentially handle the workload.
Okay. And I think one of the best options that you can offer my clients is the fact that you're not locked into one certain bank and one certain rate, right? Can you talk just a second about that?
Yes. So here at Riverbank Finance, we are an independent mortgage broker. So we have about, 10, 15 different wholesale lenders that we work with. And with the volatility of the market and everybody changing guidelines and credit requirements and debt to income requirements, that stuff is changing daily. So it's kind of nice for us to, kind of be able to navigate through that. Like, oh, whoops, this deal's, dead. No, not necessarily. We've got this lender, that lender that might give us a different option. When I look at the application, I have to focus in on, who is the best lender, whether it's, closing turn times, the type of the home, the interest rate, debt to income ratios, all that stuff is basically being, reviewed right now. So finding the best lender for that borrower's situation, not just having, one option. We've got, at least 10 different lenders that we can look at to make it work.
Awesome. All right, great. Hey, I won't take any more of your time, Sonia. Thank you so much for this just informational video. I hope this helps people kind of get the ball rolling and get started. Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thanks, Len.